We have resumed for second term or spring term. Due to COVID-19, my school decided to allow 1 week virtual teaching in order to allow both students and teachers to self-isolate. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 must-do to have an effective virtual teaching. Hi my friends, I am Blessing and this is Classical Creativity. I am a grade 2 teacher here in Rivers State, Nigeria. You can check out my other social media sites using Classical Creativity. You should be able to find me. On this channel, I help teachers and moms with organization, creativity, and teaching with current instruction strategies. So if you are a teacher or a mom and you intend to inspire creativity to transform the little lives you have in your room, then consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. And hit the notification bell also in order to be notified each time I upload a video every Sunday. If you have not been following me on Instagram, you should be able to follow me because I share some tips and hacks there. Okay, let's dive into the video. The first thing you must do in order to have an effective virtual or online teaching is to create a spot or a section for classes in your home with a classroom background in order to encourage students to focus. Honestly speaking, you need to do this. You can do this by setting up a nice physical classroom displays, beautiful ones on your wall. If you have a section in your house where you instruct, or you can as well use a virtual background. There are so many virtual backgrounds you can use or digital backgrounds you can use to make your background look interesting. This will make the students to focus on their learning and avoid any form of distractions. You also need to consider ensuring that your background is well lit, because if your background is not well lit, the children tend to struggle to see you. So you need to ensure that even your background is well lit. This will help them to really focus on their learning. You might do this by using the table lamp or a ring lamp depending on what you have available. So ensure that the background is well lit so that the children will not struggle to see your face or see whatever you are showing them. The second thing you must do in order to ensure that you have an effective virtual teaching is to ensure that all your materials are prepared and ready to go. Materials such as your lesson plans, your whiteboard, your markers, your slides, and so on. This will boost your teaching because it will help you to avoid getting up from your seat from time to time and distracting your learning. Remember that parents support these students at home. So if you are not well prepared and all your materials ready to go, you will look and sound incompetent. And no one wants to have his or her child in a class of a teacher who is not competent at all. So to avoid this, make sure that all your materials are prepared and they are handy so that you can access them as when needed. The third thing you must do in order to have an effective online or virtual teaching is to ensure that your appearance is well taken care of. Do not be in your nightwear or pajamas looking unprepared and unserious. You need to look prepared and boost your appearance as at when you are physically in class. You can do this by doing a little makeup if necessary and appear neat. This will help you boost your confidence. Aside that, remember that people address you based on the way you look. So ensure that you look neat and you appear ready so that the children will be focused as you are teaching. The fourth thing you must do in order to have an effective online or virtual teaching is that you need to ensure that your background is not noisy. I mean, there are no sounds or yelling or things around that distracts the sound. You can do this by making sure that your windows are closed. If you're a teacher mom, you know that things get out of control sometimes, especially if your children are around. So you have to have a backup plan. Have a plan for someone to be with them, especially when you are instructing, in order to avoid any form of distraction or noise from them. You can also boost the sound by using external mics or headphones, and this comes in different forms and sizes. Just look out for the particular one you want, purchase it and use. Try as much as possible to avoid any form of noise on your background in order to have an effective teaching. The fifth and final thing you must do in order to have an effective virtual or online teaching is to ensure that your technology is in good condition. You can do this by checking your computers, the audio system, your slides, and every other thing that will support your teaching. Also consider checking your network connectivity. Sometimes the network can interrupt your teaching, so have a backup plan such as external Wi-Fi. For me, I have one that supports my teaching. I got this from MTN company. I don't know about other ones, but this has supported my teaching ever since I started doing virtual teaching. So you can have a backup plan. This helps not to cut off in the middle of your lessons and then make your lessons not to be completed. So have a backup plan. Also check your technology and be sure that they are ready to go. So these are my 5 must-dos in order to ensure an effective online or virtual teaching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a video on how to prepare an online lessons for your classroom, do leave me a comment in the comment section of this video. I'll be sure to do a video on that. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. If nobody told you, you're a great teacher and I'm glad that you're here. I can't wait to have you in the next one. So subscribe and I will see you there. Keep inspiring creativity to transform lives. See you in the next one. Bye!